Hi, my name is Cleus Glory Young, and I'm the proud author of the Airport Adventure Live Safely bookazine, and also the creator of the Kite Family, which are the main characters within the story portion of the Airport Adventure. I know that I keep creating these different videos, and within those videos, I'm highlighting in one of the sections of how proud I am of such a dynamic piece. But it's not just to be in a position where I'm proud of what I was able to create. I'm also super proud because I'm seeing the results that are coming in from this type of creation. So, the Airport Adventure Live Safely. It is what I call the bookazine. A bookazine for me is the creation of a regular children's storybook and a magazine that comes together and supplements each other. As the author of such a dynamic piece, I wasn't in a position where I was able to see another author create such a product. So there was no blueprint for me to follow while I'm going through the process of creating it. So simultaneously, I had to create the blueprint while I'm creating the product. One of the things that I encountered as I'm creating the blueprint, I created what is called a prototype. So this is the first prototype of the Airport Adventure Live Safely bookazine. With a prototype, you're able to see it from a physical standpoint, and from there, you're able to make the necessary adjustments that are really relevant in creating the final product. So, this is what the first product prototype looks like. This is what the second one looks like, and while it may look like identical as the first, I could just put them together and you could see the adjustment that was made. The second one is a little bigger. So again, the prototype is a way for you to get to what is called the adjustment process, in which you can look at the what is it that you have created so far and make the necessary adjustment to arrive at a final product. And this right here is the final product, which makes me super proud. So real quick, I could show you just from the title. You can see that the title, I made adjustment in the title, and then when you go into inside the book, you could actually see the other adjustments that were made. But I started out where I'm saying, when I started to understand where I'm going from the beginning stage, I started to look at it from, as you can see, the title is in gold. So I was looking at it as a golden opportunity. As I'm developing it more and more and I'm getting a deeper understanding, I moved it away from now a golden opportunity to now what is called a brand. So the second title now was adjusted and created in a brand format. And for me, it was easy for anyone to just go on the computer and actually just type in the Airport Adventure, make it gold, and then call it theirs. With the branded version of the Airport Adventure, it's a little bit more tedious, even though they can still do it, but it's a little bit more tedious. So that's how now we arrive with the adjustment of moving from the regular title to now the branded title. And then, as I said, when you go inside the context of it, you'll see why I'm so super proud. The Airport Adventure lives safely. While I placed in it different knowledge, understanding, insights, nuggets, and all these wonderful things, beyond those things, the overall aspect of it comes from three elements. The first element is safety, the second element is well-being, and the third element is around building a new possibility. So they come like hand in hand. So if you see safety, it's like well-being is there. If you see well-being, then it's like new possibilities are there. So starting out for me, as I said, it wasn't just about creating such a dynamic product that caused me to be proud, but also the results. So starting out, you can see this is actually the hardcover. And being an author, I've never placed my book into an hardcover before. So this is actually a new possibility. Prior to this, I would do the ebook and the paperback. So the Airport Adventure is the first time I ever placed the possibility of a hardcover. Also, remember it's a bookazine, so this is a new possibility as well. As I said earlier, I wasn't able to see any other author that created such a product, so I had to create the blueprint for it. So when I completed it, for me, this is a new possibility as well. The reason why I'm showing you the prototype of where it's coming from to where it is now is because of what I'm going to show you next, which is why I'm so super proud. I'm telling you the results that I'm seeing that are coming in. Let's look at it now real quick. So this is the prototype that I was able to pick up today, and I really can't show all of it because it's still in its prototype stage. And the prototype, just as how I went through the prototype for this, it actually took me 9 months from where I had the prototype to the finished product. This right here I just received today. So I don't know how long it's gonna actually take me to actually bring forth the final product, but today I was able to pick up the prototype itself. And one thing that I could show you, and the reason I don't want to show it fully is because it's not out yet. And I know from working in the community, you can show someone your idea, and then before long, that idea becomes theirs without you knowing it. So, but one of the things I could show you on the thing, and this is just a prototype, but from there you could see it says Aviate. So the Airport Adventure deals with the context of aviate. Aviate as in aviation. So the airport is a part of the aviation industry. But the context in aviate is where I move from the old reality into a new possibility. So before I used to use the word elevate. Now I don't. I use the word aviate, which is a significant difference. Not to get into that now, but so the context of that now, we're promoting the concept of aviate, which is to take your life to a whole new destination of building new possibilities. So right here, I'm looking at a new possibility. And as I said, I can't really show it on the screen, but you could actually see that it's a sneaker. And the sneaker is going to be a part of the Airport Adventure at some point. So it has its own sneaker line. During the process of me creating the blueprint for this, that's when the idea generated for the sneaker. And I penciled it, placed it on my wall, and for the past couple of months I've been just observing it and seeing it and affirming that one day it's going to be a reality. And today I'm super proud because I was able to get the prototype. So that's that. Aviate has to do with what? The aviation industry. And a part of that now is saying that, hey, when you go on a plane, it allows you to aviate and go to a new destination. So a part of the sneakers, I can't show you everything, but a part of why I put this on there now is because we're talking about being on the plane and going to a new destination. So tomorrow, I'm going to test it out and I'm going to fly somewhere and aviate. The new realities that are part of my life. So there's other things that are on it that I can't really show you at this particular time, but I'm getting ready to go aviate myself and go to a whole new destination. And a part of that is celebrating this accomplishment that I'm in the prototype stage. With the bookazine itself, it took me 9 months to move from prototype to the final product. This right here is, I know it's in its prototype stage, and one of the things that I'm looking at, I just went out and bought the sneakers, and a friend of mine who does custom sneaks, shout out to Mr. Cobbs, he was able to put the prototype together. So for me, is to go into that stage at some point to start looking for the actual sneakers that's going to be the brand for the airport adventure. So to me, as I said, it's not just being proud of the work of the book itself, the airport adventure, but to be proud of the results that I'm seeing that are now generating as a part of my life. So again, one day it will be a part of the airport adventure, Live Safely Bookazine, where it has its own sneaker line. But for now, it's in its prototype stage, and sooner or later, we're going to have it as a reality. So I just want to take the time now to really thank you for spending this time and really engaging in the possibilities that I'm working on creating. And for me, it's not just to talk about it, I want to live it. I don't just want to say it's about safety, well-being, and new possibility, and they just exist in the book. I'm living the realities of these things that I'm talking about. And this is what I'm hoping that those who obtain the copy or copies, this could happen for their life. This is how I created the product, for it to bring new possibilities for people who encounter it. So this moment, I'm getting ready now to go aviate and put it on and aviate. So there's a lot more behind it, but as I said, I can't share that with you because it's still in its prototype stage. But for this moment, I could say that I'm super proud that this one product is generating results like this in my life. And not only that, there's other things that, as I was putting the blueprint, other ideas were coming. And they're going to be a reality too. I just wanted to do this first one. So other realities are coming. And these are the things that I'm saying. It's making me super proud of being the author of such a dynamic product that features safety, well-being, and building new possibilities. And if you really understand those three elements, you'll understand a whole different dynamic of how to live your life. The airport adventure, Live Safely. It's not by accident. So I just want to say thank you for taking the time out to really listen to this other proud moment that I shared. In the meantime, be safe, stay healthy, and build new possibilities. God bless.